to the third video. I noticed that the part of the problem with the fit issue is my fault. So the back, I lined it up with itself and like on the outside edge instead of actually those little locator little side walls inside. So what I'm doing is I'm getting plenty of acetone to weaken the putty that I had put down, and then I am scraping out with my X-Acto knife. I'm scraping out the excess putty here, separating the parts here. You can see this is loose here. Just been slowly cutting this open. So I don't want to soak it. I know there's something called purple power, but I don't have access to that. I don't have access to that in Japan. So just kind of slowly work on this. Open this up. Okay, so I'd like to point out that the acetone is not really weakening the glue. The acetone is what it does is it weakens and removes the putty. Now, if I had super glued this, then the acetone would take care of the super glue. But since this was done with Tamiya liquid cement, it has basically fused the parts. So what I'm doing is just sawing at it with an X-Acto knife to get it to release. So I've already gotten like this side here mostly done. I'm just gonna keep working at it like this. So this is what is valuable again about watching other people's mistakes, is that you can learn how to overcome mistakes. If you make the same mistake yourself, if you watch something like this and you're like, hey, so that's how you do it. Hopefully this will be a hey, so that's how you do it, instead of a oh gosh, well he screwed that up. So I'm just going to keep working at this and see where it takes me. Just slowly but surely. Yes, I've actually managed to get the blade all the way inside to separate. Still working on this side here though. I've busted off the tip already, but that's okay. I got plenty of these. It's just taking a while. This one was a lot easier to remove, and I got most of the top here. This is a lot more solidly glued for somehow. So it's just taking a lot of work to take that apart. Okay, I've almost got this free here. By the way, I've been watching like Dr. Faust's painting clinic video on how he did his AT. He did the 144 F toys scale diorama with an AT and the matching snow speeder to scale. So anyhow, I finally got this done. This is finally clean. Oh my gosh. All of this just because I didn't put this all the way back as I should have. It's supposed to... the reason why I had a fit issue is because there actually are these little locator tabs here. I'm supposed to get this back seated up back against there, so I'm going to have to reattach this. I have to sand the sides down here and get, like for example, get this crap out of here, sand this down, and then reattach this back part here. So that was a lot of work. I have to sand this down here too, but hopefully I can make this a lot better now. And this thingy here is supposed to fit like so, and then this is going to fit more squarely against that and keep that together. So that's what my mistake was. Looks nice. Let's get it from this angle too. That should be okay. I had to be really careful not to stress the plastic and have it snap or whatever. Had to be very, very careful sawing into this piece here. And there might be actually a couple places where the X-Acto blade slipped a little bit, but fortunately I did not stab myself and murder myself. And since I'm a spaz, that is quite a feat. Okay, I've managed to reseat this. It's got some gaps, but I can fill that in. Probably use some epoxy putty. Important thing is that now that when this goes on, this is it connects. You know, there's no gap there like there was before. So this is fitting flush here. So mission accomplished. I just need to make this look pretty now. Okay, so the way this dried wasn't quite as ideal. It's a little bit off center, unfortunately. Looking at the back here, it's a little bit off center, and it's not totally flush like I was hoping it would be. And oh well, you know, I had to put it away. I had to put the model down. Again, I had other stuff pressing to do, so all that work it wasn't totally for nothing, because it looks like it's seated better in the back, but it looked, you know, if you notice from below, it's not so great. But this is less noticeable than the way it would have been up here, I suppose. So in the end, I guess it wasn't a total wasted effort, so whatever. I just I had to put it down. You know, I had other things to take care of with you know, family related or whatever. So oh well. So now here, let me get my pointing device here. I got this big crack here as a result on either side. So when you have a big crack, you want to use some epoxy putty. Okay, so you get these two colors here. If you've seen my videos before, then you will know what this is like. If this is your first time seeing this, then this will be educational for you. As you know, I try to make each video educational somewhat, so that you know, if you're new to the hobby, then you can learn something. So now, I don't want to just gloss over something just because I may have covered it once upon a time, because that's not fair to new viewers, and I hope that will be appreciated. So you just want 2 equal parts of the beige and the white, and when these get kneaded together, then that's when they become the epoxy, and then they harden. So let's just cut this crap off here. That's about equal, I suppose. And it helps to use some water. Spilled too much. Oh well. Alright, thank you, Ray. Alright, so just knead this together. Okay, starting to change color. There. This is pretty well mixed together. Alright, so let's just break off a piece here. And make it thinner. There. Okay, so let's just cram this into the big ass crack here. remove the excess if we can, and just kind of flatten it in there. And that way we won't have to sand as much. But we just want to fill in that crack there. And get a little bit more. Actually, I can put this on the other side here. Just kind of stretch this out. And put it in the crack. There. There we go. Stick it in the hole, Stuart. Okay. And just kind of smooth this down. Okay, so I'll just continue doing this and putting this in here like that, and I'll get back to you. So I'll just kind of sculpt it into place as best as I can. Okay, so I'm using some Mr. Dissolved Putty. I'm just filling in some, smoothing it out here. Next I'll have to sand it and make sure it looks nice. But yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. Alright, let's do something with this turret here. Oh, monkey crap. Bob Saget, pogo stick, sandwich, Dick Sargent. I have Tourette syndrome. Get it? Tourette. Sorry. I'll shut up now. Alright, glue. I got some on my hands too. Isn't that great? Let's just glue the crap out of this here. Alright, so now this can kind of be posable. Now, the problem here is with this top thingy here, and by top thingy, that's the technical term for this thingy here on top. Alright, so according to references, photos of the movie and such, this is not going to be in the exact middle. This actually needs to be in the back. It's supposed to be in the back. The top hatch. So, here's the plan. First of all, what I need to do, I got some sandpaper here. Maybe if I attach to one of these little alligator clip thingies, I'd be able to... see, that didn't work very long. It was like maybe 1 second. This is not totally round. Let's kind of smooth this out in the back here. I don't know if I can do it or not though. Yeah, I cut it too close. The gate was really thick, you know. I only need one turret anyway, so... I've decided to go ahead and do the turret and a snow speeder. So it'll just be kind of like a compressed, like an image, you know, mental image of the Hoth battle. Not really a literal depiction, but just an idea of the event instead. So what I want to do here, that's looking a bit better. What I want to do is clip this middle thingy here, this peg here. I'm going to fill this in here. So maybe I'll get some epoxy or something, fill this in, and not have this going into the center like I'm supposed to, you know, the way that the thing is meant to be, but instead having it in the back. Okay, so it should be like in the back here, not in the middle. So let me work on this a little bit more, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so what I have done is I've glued the turret into place. And I have used some 2-part epoxy putty and kind of crammed it into this top part here. Now what I'm going to do is file it smoothly. There. And as for this little friend here, what I'm going to do is cut this off. And once I'm done sanding it, this is going to be put into the back here. Like so. Neat, huh? That's the plan. So it needs to look like this, not like this. So I'm going to go to the hobby shop sometime soon and look into getting some it's called pla paper, like the paper, plastic paper that maybe I can wrap around here to make the design around the outside. So for example, I'm going to show you on my computer here. This kind of thing here, this kind of detail. And on top here as well, I'm going to try to maybe do something about that. Hopefully. We'll see. And I got this little thingy here, for example. This little, I think it's a shield generator. Check this out here. Here's a picture of some rebel soldiers here. You got the door open, and I got the hatch up there. You can see it's off center, it's in the back. Look at this here. Now, there's no way I can do this, you know, going up like this. But I can do my best to do something about this here. Little access panel. So you got the basic shape correct, but the tapered top is not accurate, and the hatch needs to be centered in the back, not on the very top. So, there you go. There it is, a fresh nut. There it is, a fresh nut. Okay, as you can see, hopefully, the top is looking fairly smooth. It sure feels smooth. I will need to prime it just to make sure, but I think it's mostly pretty nice. It's not totally 100% perfect, but I think once I prime it, it'll probably fill in that tiny little bit. Now, in the back here, I wanted to show you why I was not totally happy, but at the same time why it's no big deal. So as you can see, it's been puttied along here, and so that's no problem. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of touch up with some dissolved putty, I think, but for the most part it's pretty nice. Now the part that I was kind of not 100% happy with is that, you know, I think this here is kind of sticks down a little bit, but that's not a big deal. And here it kind of protrudes a little bit more to this side than on this side, so it's slightly uneven, but if you're looking at it from this angle, you're not going to tell the difference. So in the end, who cares? I don't care. It's going to look nice. So I'm going to finish this video here, and stay tuned for video 4. Hopefully will come fairly soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.